today we're going to try two things. Number one, I've heard that these Berkeley power bait crappie nibbles are really great for catching bluegill. So we're going to try that. And then two, this is the first ever time I'm taking my Daiwa Presso rod out. Just came in yesterday, just unboxed it last night. It was a birthday gift from my wife and my daughters, so we're going to give it a shot. This little corner right here is really known for bluegill here, so I'm out of shape. So yeah, well, we're gonna give it a go, and hoping that they turn out great. I'm really excited about trying out this rod. I'm sorry. The reel I've already had. This is a 2000 size Accelerator LT. It's a really great reel. I really enjoy it. But yeah, I'm really excited about pairing it with this. I'm a Daiwa fanboy, if you can't tell. So we're gonna hook them up. That right there. It's enough to hook it. I might not be putting it on enough, but we'll see. So we're gonna set these stinky things down right there. Like I said, I ain't ever used these. I bought them to go crappie fishing, and I haven't went crappie fishing, so just gonna see what they do. Man, this sucker, it casts good. Golly, I ain't even trying. This sucker's just going. Yeah, I'm really big on bass fishing and like. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh, bro, that would have been awesome. I might need to set my drag a little higher. Well, I see they like it. Okay, so that is a plus. Okay, we got a plus in our book. All right, so did he take it? No, he did not. That's perfect. Okay, so I might not even be using the right hook. I think this is a bait holder hook. I feel like that would be a good one because of like crickets and, the groundworms. So we're gonna see. I really like I really did like I did like the feeling of this though, and how it bent. That felt awesome. All right, come on there, fishies. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. The whole reason I bought this rod is for my daughter, is because she is getting into fishing, and as some of you bass fishermen may know, bass can be a little more difficult to catch, but what's not is bluegill. So I'm gonna get her into bluegill fishing first, get her really into it, and then we can try tackling bass. But she's caught a few bass, so we literally went not that long ago, and I caught. It's actually in this pond. I had something. I might be getting turtles now. Like I said, this pond is full of turtles. In this pond, me and my daughter went, and we were fishing for bass, and we caught. She had caught one and got it up to the shore, and it let go. And as soon as that happened, she was like upset about it. I throw in a spot. I said, where do you want me to throw it? And she was like, throw here. This ain't really the spot over here. She was like, throw right here. And it was way over there on that side. And I pulled out at least a 5.5. I've caught a 4.9 pound out of here, female. And I think it was the same fish, to be honest with you. I think this was like last year when I caught her then. And earlier this year is when I caught, I think it was the same one. I might be wrong on that, but but she's definitely heavier. I never weighed her though. But I took a picture with her and everything, and with my daughters and stuff. Both of them were here, and man, my 2-year-old was loving it. She was loving it. She thought it was so cool. No true fisherman, I don't think, likes to just reel them right on in. They like to get a fight. That's the funniest thing. I've had like bluegill, crappie, and sunfish. I've had those fish fight harder to me than the big ones. I've caught my 3 PBs are a 4.9 pounder, a 4.8 pounder, and then that one, like I said, I didn't weigh it. I just don't know what was in my mind. I did not weigh it, but it definitely was over 5. Everyone who commented on my picture was like, man, that's got to be at least an 8-pounder. It was not 8. It was probably in between 5 and 6. And it was a nice one. But definitely wasn't no 8-pounder. But like the fun to me is the fight, and those big ones did not put up much of a fight. There we go. We got one now. Oh, he's getting all in the. Oh no! I got him in the thing and got him off. In the weeds. Well, we definitely know this is gonna work. So that was my whole point of wanting to do this, is I wanted to see if these crappie bites would work. My whole point of my channel is to be like, I'm wanting to review stuff that not a lot of people talk about and be real with it. But at the same time, I kind of like want it to be kind of funny, kind of chill, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like this would be a great way to do it. It's like, I guess if my channel gets big enough, we'll do this on the regular. And like, y'all can send me questions and stuff, and I'll answer them while I'm fishing, you know. I don't want to be a fishing YouTube channel like at all, but I do like to fish, and I love watching fishing content. Like, I'm gonna like shout out some pages right now, like Richard Jean, the Fishing Machine, Humbug. I've shouted him out before if I hadn't done it earlier on this video. You know, there's a lot of great YouTube and fishing YouTuber content out there for fishermen, and I definitely learn from them, so I appreciate them and what they do for people like me who want to get back into it, because I used to do this a long time ago. When I was young, I used to be a really good fisherman, and I got away from it. And then just like 4 or 5 years after I got married, I was like, I need a good fishing pole. So I went to Walmart and bought a little $30 Shakespeare. My granddad used to love Shakespeare's. Basically like the Zevco 33, but the Shakespeare version. I don't know the name of it, but and he called a 11-pound bass on it. If you don't believe me, I had something. Ooh, I don't know if y'all saw that lightning. Ooh, I'm gonna have to leave soon. But he caught 11-pound bass in his pond, and I'll definitely fish there if this gets like to be a regular thing. But yeah, I went and bought that Shakespeare because I remember the brand and him just, you know, being all about it, and it did me well. It got me back into it, and I fell back up in love with the sport. And after, let me put on 2. I'm gonna try putting on 2. And once I got into it, I was like, hey, I need to get me some more serious equipment. So I got me a carbon light from Bass Pro, and I liked it. But I think I went and did it at the wrong time. I asked, like, basically the Bass Pro guy, I was like, I need one rod that does it all, which is not a thing. I don't think. It can be, because what they set me up with could do it. It was a medium light with a 2500 reel that Daiwa basically makes. That's where I fell in love with Daiwa. Loved it. I think the tip broke on it, but I ended up selling it. And then I got the ugly sticks. I wasn't really a fan of those. I wanted to be a fan of those because Shakespeare makes them, and the loyalty of my grandfather was kind of like in me. You know, I see something playing with the bait. There we go. Something. Tiny little sun gun. Tiny. Well, there we go. Well, we know they like the crappie nibbles. I hate to say crappie, because I don't feel like crappie is the right word. Oh, yeah, brother. Oh, yeah, look at you. Oh, yeah, tiny little sucker. There you go. Well, only thing I see, though, the problem with them is you lose it. But, yeah, I had that carbon light, and I really liked it. It was very sensitive. But I sold it because I was like, man, I don't really want something that expensive because I feel like I got to baby it. And it was expensive. It was like $100 and something, which is funny now because of what I have. Yeah, it was a good fishing rod. I really liked it. I ended up selling it though. Got those ugly sticks. Oh, got something now. Golly, I wasn't paying attention. Holy, this was fighting whatever it is. Keep that tension on the line. Come over here, brother. Oh, a good one. Oh yeah. Come on. Oh yeah, you be eating size, brother. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Hold on. He is not happy. Brother, if you will hold on. Ow, quit freaking. He's doing his fins up. Y'all know how that flare at you? He keeps like doing that right there. Yeah. Dude, quit. You got your little nibbles. I forgot my pliers over there at the truck. We're going back to the fishing rod story. So I sold the ugly sticks. He's a good looking one. Sold the ugly sticks. I'm sorry, I didn't sell them. I returned them. And what I get in replacement of it? Oh, shoot. Oh, I got some Bass Pro tourney specials. Really like them. I caught my 3 PBs. I never caught really a bass over 2 to 3 pounds. And I got those tourney specials, and I caught all 3 of my PBs that were basically right at 5 or over with those. And I really enjoyed those. I kind of probably shouldn't have got rid of them, but I just kind of wanted something nicer. Like, I just felt like, so I thought the Carbon Light was too nice, and then I thought the tourney specials were too low. And then I went with Daiwa because I just was like, hey, the Carbon Light reel was awesome. So I got the Exceller. These Excellers were technically on those tourney specials, and really like them. I might definitely gonna have to go because there's lightning popping everywhere. Got them. I fished with them for about a year, and Bass Pro let me take them back. So I probably shouldn't have done Bass Pro that way, but I took them back, got my money back. But they even told me when they got them back, they're like, man, these things are brand new. And I take good care of my stuff. So, but even though I felt like I didn't, so like I was like, well, shoot, if I can take good care of them like that, I can do the nicer end things. So then I got the Daiwa Tatula XT rods, the Daiwa Tatula X bait caster, which I'm getting another one in soon with a different gear ratio. I'm definitely about to leave. And then I got the other one that's on one of my other videos where I was reviewing some headphones. And they were, they're awesome. They're really sensitive, but they also feel sturdy, like tough, but sensitive, which I feel like is kind of like a gamble. Either way, they've been awesome for me. I really didn't even like bait casters before until I tried a left-handed one, left retrieve. I can't stand the right retrieve, even though I grew up that way. I grew up retrieving like this, and we'll get to that in just a second if the lightning don't run me off. We got to I basically got just changed up my whole setup. I'm basically like all Daiwa now. Everything I have is Daiwa reels. So I got 2 Excellers, Exceller 3000 and 2000. The 3000's on a medium rod. The Tatula X is on a medium heavy rod, and this Exceller is on the Ultralight Presso. So I have 2 Tatulas for bass, and this is for like crappie and bluegill, obviously. So anyway, I'm loving it though. I do think they're nice, and like I said, this is my first impressions. I'm very pleased so far with this. It feels great. Dude, that lightning is scaring me. That sun is popping around everywhere. But real quick before I end this video, and I'll shut up and we'll move on. Like I said, this is just a chat. So like that's my thing. Like I don't get why like talking about video or how gun and fishing channels like to just content people. They like to just target one another. I do have one thing though. I don't understand why people have such a problem with what hand people retrieve with, especially with bait casters. Dude, my argument is throw with your dominant. So I threw with this hand in baseball, and I caught with this hand. Same way with football, basketball, shot this way, threw this way. And I think your rod should be in your dominant hand. Now, if it don't feel comfy that way, I will tell you, I was trained with right hand retrieve. I was trained with a Zebco 33, and I changed to spinner because I wanted to try a spinning reel. That's what got me back into fishing, like I said, at Shakespeare, and I got used to it. Well, then I kind of just taught myself. I used to be this guy, and I couldn't stand it. I got tired of, oh, look at me, not paying attention again. That's 3 times now. Dude, this rod is awesome. I like this thing. Heck yeah. All right, well, definitely know how my daughter's going to catch more fish and get her into the sport. So they like these crappie nibbles. I don't know how these hooks ain't going too deep in here too. We'll try to catch one more and then we're gonna call it a day. But I used to be that guy. I used to be that right hand retrieve on a spinner. I changed every single spinner reel. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, this might be embarrassing, but I literally tried to buy a spinning reel one time that had the handle on the right, because I did not want to have to change it myself, because I just didn't trust myself. And I know it sounds really stupid nowadays, especially. Like what was I so scared of? Like, dude, it's just literally unscrewing it. But like, I'll tell you this, if you throw right-handed, try left-handed retrieve. I think you might like it, because like I said, I grew up with a Zebco 33, whatever the Shakespeare version is, probably. I can't remember. But then I swapped, and I really found that I like this a lot. Got another one. See, I said we would catch another one. Brother, these suckers. This rod is awesome. These suckers are swimming right to me. See, I told y'all there were bluegill out here. Or whatever, panfish. It might not be bluegill. I ain't a fishing expert again. But so like I said though, I tried that and I fell in love with the left hand retrieve and keeping the rod, because I got tired of swapping my hands around. And then a good friend of mine at work, if he ever finds this, he used to pick at me because I introduced him to my father as my coworker, not my friend. So he's like, "Oh, I'm just your coworker." But he's really big into fishing too, and he let me borrow his left-handed retrieving bait casters, and I fell in love. And I was like, okay, I definitely got to have a bait caster. And I tried Shimano SLX 150. I really did like it, but I just preferred Shimano, so that's how I got these Tatula X's. But yeah, like basically my whole point of saying all that is like, just try the left-hand retrieve if you're right-handed or you throw right-handed. I think you'd be happy with your result. I got grass in my boot. And I think you'd be happy with your result and not having to swap hands, because I really enjoy now using my dominant hand at like holding the rod, because like I said, I used to do this, and I got tired of throwing and swapping over, throwing and swapping over. That got really old. So anyway, we're gonna wrap that up while walking the truck. I'll close the video though. But yeah, try if you're getting into fishing, or maybe even if you're just like questioning which hand you're throwing, just try the other one. Like, the best one to try it with is the spinning reel, because if you buy a bait caster, you're stuck with whatever you got. So I would suggest getting a spinning reel, changing out the size, or the side, I'm sorry. Change out the side, throw it, see what you think. I do think you might be pleasantly surprised with your experience. It'll feel weird at first, because like I said, it was very foreign to me, and I'm struggling while holding these power baits. I'm trying not to get them all over my clothes because I know they stink. So yeah, I think it's worth it to give it a try at least. So yeah, if you're questioning your throwing hand and your reeling hand, that would be my argument. Don't listen to the left or right, which one's right. So a lot of people say spinning left, bait caster right. Me personally, I'd rather have them both on the same side. So whichever one you use. So if you're doing spinning right, get a right retrieve bait caster. If you're doing spinning left, do a left hand bait caster. I think that's going to be your best bet. It makes everything uniform. And like I said, and if you're writing off bait casters, maybe you got the wrong retrieve. Like me, I wrote off right-handed bait casters until I tried a left hand. So, it just depends. I do think it's a shot looking into. Again though, I just wouldn't write off one or the other, the fishing community likes to do a lot. I definitely think it's not one size fits all, So with that said though, I will close. Like I said, this becomes popular or anything, we can make this a main thing. I'll keep getting stuff in my boot. Awesome fishing boots, by the way. I love these. So yeah, but if you watch this and you got a laugh out of it, just let me know. I ain't gonna ask you to like or follow. I ain't one of them people, because I don't do it myself. So yeah, if you enjoyed, just tell Chloe hello in the comment section. She just winked at you. So Chloe, can you say hey? Chloe, you say hey? So anyway, y'all have a great day. God bless y'all, and keep the fishing and living life.